sports bettors went to places like these, the casinos behind me in downtown Las Vegas on Fremont Street to place their bets. They went to a window, a bookie wrote their ticket, they waited for the outcome of the game. Today, and all throughout March Madness, the opening tip-off does not signal the end of sports betting. In fact, it's just the beginning.
Live wagering is very similar to speed chess.
Professional sports bettor and self-professed math nerd Steve Fezzik is about to bet thousands of dollars on his ability to handicap one college hoops game play by play.
I'm always on my cell phone on me, but I've got my William Hill app, which is one of the local providers. So instead of having to physically drive there, I could just go ahead and click on it. You can go ahead and log on into it and be able to wager either from home in Nevada or in any sports book. I've got my Cantor Gaming app, same thing. Go ahead and have my computer up, which just shows the odds of every place throughout the entire world.
Fezzik will need every advantage he can get. The sportsbook uses complex logarithms to constantly set new lines for the game while it's in progress, updating the total number of points scored, which team will win, even whether players will make their free throws.
Cantor has invested in its technology from Wall Street, and we've sort of married it to the sports betting scene. So it's lots of formulas, lots of algorithms, and truly a lot of math, but it is all computerized.
Recently, we caught up with Fezzik as he bet live on a conference tournament game between Maryland and North Carolina. The game tips off and North Carolina jumps out to a big lead. With the over-under total of 142.5, he bets the over at $200. 41 seconds later, the total changes to 145. He takes the over again at $300.
And you can see my head swiveling like a tennis match as I'm catching what's going on.
Cantor Gaming, which runs 8 sports books in Nevada, was the first to offer live wagering 3 years ago, and this year they estimate a record 20% plus of the action during March Madness will be from bets placed while the game is in progress. With Cantor taking a commission on each bet, live betting is a winning proposition from the get-go. For the gambler, it can be lucrative if you act quick enough.
If you're going to put up a line every 15 seconds, you don't have an hour to query the internet and find out how important every single player who limps off the field is. And in fact, that's why injuries can so often be probably the best way to wager.
As Maryland slows down the game, Fezzik bets the under in quick succession. Late in the first half, he bets $90 on the under. 2 seconds later, he bets another $90. 8 seconds later, another $90. As the game gets underway in the second half, Fezzik doubles down, $250 on the under, $200 on the under. With seconds left and Maryland trailing.
This is the ultimate foul fest for overbettors, because now Maryland should just rush down and grab a two-pointer, because no doubt North Carolina's screaming, don't foul, but that doesn't mean don't play defense. See, I would have much rather they went for a two.
By the end of the game, he's risked $3,000 total. Maryland, meantime, has ultimately lost 79-76 to the Tar Heels. All those under bets have turned into losses, and they aren't offset entirely by the wins. On college hoops bets today, he's lost nearly $400.
Now, the more dangerous thing about in-game is the idea that you start to lose and you double up. And you double up. And what can happen is most of the time you're going to be fine. You bet $10, then $20, then $40, then $80. But every once in a while you're going to lose 7, 8, 9 bets in a row, and that can be a catastrophe.
Fezzik, who bets on everything from golf to the WNBA, sees in-game betting as a piece of his general betting strategy as a way to hedge against the bigger bets. After taking the loss on Maryland, North Carolina, he puts a traditional $500 bet on an NBA game that pays him $1,000. His attitude towards live betting is the same as his attitude towards sports gambling overall.
It's like the hardest easy money you'll ever win.